there, I'm Nate,
I'm
and
Rox.
this is
The
the Bourbon
Bourbon Barrel.
Barrel. And today we are going to do a fun little blind for you. Um, all of these are actually toasted, not toasted.
Double.
There's a difference between toasted and double oaked.
Yeah,
Uh,
apparently.
yeah, we found that out. The double oaked are actually in two separate barrels, whereas the toasted has to do with the char of the barrel.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's like not it's a lighter temperature, so it doesn't char anything. It's just they're kind of baking the whole barrel. They put the whole thing
Okay,
in like an oven per se, maybe or something.
interesting.
So,
So it gets a lighter
mhm.
oak flavor, but it gets like still gets the caramelized thing.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
the
yeah. And some
almost
of
like
them are like
maple.
I feel like there's some, and I don't remember which ones. For instance, Woodford's part of this, right? No, Woodford, we're not
No,
doing.
we're
Well,
not.
okay, but that's okay. We can still
But
talk about
the 1910 is actually very close to the Woodford,
Brown Foreman. All right. Well,
so
same
that's why we did
masters.
one and not the other.
And Chris Morris,
I mean, we
master
have it.
distiller.
We could do it, but we chose to do
Um,
this.
yeah, that's they list it. They say it on the thing as deeply toasted, lightly charred barrel for 1 year when they did their double oak for Woodford. So, and we know we've done 1910 on a regular show.
That's true.
We know we liked 1910 when we did our Whiskey Row series from Old Forester. That was our winner, but we both picked it as our favorite of all those. Um, and yeah, that's that. So,
Fair enough. But yeah, no, the 1910 was definitely the winner of the Old Forester
yeah,
Whiskey Row series. Of all the Old Foresters we tried six of them, and this one won hands down. This is like the third bottle of this stuff I've gone through.
yeah, it's tasty.
It's so good. Um,
It's surprising because everybody liked the 1920. Like,
which is
you
weird
watch
to me.
more stuff.
And the
You watch it.
1920 costs more.
Yeah,
And
it's
it,
higher proof too,
which
which usually were proof hounds.
usually
Honestly, I mean,
sometimes,
they,
but I mean, 93 proof and the flavor profile. This is just chef's kiss.
there you go. Nice.
And then so with the Nulu stuff, I got turned on to Nulu thanks to It's Bourbon Night
Right.
because we bought one of their barrel picks that was a Nulu toasted expression,
Hmm.
and it was one of the best bourbons I'd ever had.
Yeah, it was
And
tasty.
so I actually bought another Nulu bottle of a toasted barrel pick that I loved even more than theirs, which I didn't think was possible. And so
Nice.
from there, I've
Which one
gone
was
into it. We finished it since it's
it?
gone.
But you're talking about the original. We're still talking about. I thought you said you bought another bottle, and I was
I
like,
did of the toasted from Nulu.
okay, but it wasn't a barrel pick,
It was
or
in the
was
same
it?
way that this is, yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, maybe I'm pretty sure it was a barrel. It was the exact same thing as the It's Bourbon Night pick. It was just a different barrel.
Okay.
It was a little bit tastier. I mean, they were both very, very good,
Right.
but I liked that one just a little bit more. And so from there, I branched out into other new blues. Like I bought their experimental with the apple sherry cask
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah,
um,
sherry or apple brandy.
apple brandy maybe.
Yeah.
But that was different.
Because that's on the list of things we did on the show or something,
Hmm.
or we poured into
We poured it
this.
in
It's
the
yeah, it's part of it was the end of that.
And then I also bought their double oaked, the Nulu double oaked, because there's a difference between the toasted and the double oaked apparently. And so I bought this, and this is also very tasty, and I believe this might be in there as well.
Right.
Either that or I have a drinking problem. Uh,
I don't, like I said, I got 56 minimum that we,
yeah,
and then I haven't had this
there's
with.
18 in here, so
Yeah, I have that page too in here.
yeah,
What we done, and that's
we're
where
gonna.
I wrote the
Yep,
apple brandy sherry,
yep.
whatever it was.
And
Yeah,
then lastly, I know we rag on Jefferson's aged at sea a lot on this show, and
oh,
how terrible it is, it makes you seasick. Yeah, but to be fair to Jefferson, I've had Jeffersons before, and not all of it's bad. So to make up for how much we rag on them,
glowing
the,
review there.
of their
It's not
agency,
all horrible.
we found a Jefferson's Twin Oak, which is their double oak. It's oaked twice, so they just want to call it something different because they're Jefferson, you
Right,
know. Um, and so this is a brand new bottle, and we're gonna try it and see if we like it,
right.
and hopefully we get,
Which fits into our
yeah,
blinds because so far we've
it,
thrown in one that neither one of us have ever had.
yes.
So,
I've had Jeffersons. I've just never had this
right.
Jefferson's.
And the agency, they have to be different tastes with the
Right.
different batches. They call them, that's not even called batch, they're called the voyages. Like each
Sure.
voyage on the ship for
Yes.
supposedly goes across the
Now,
equator a couple times, blah, blah.
I believe that in my heart of hearts, I believe that the agency is just a kitschy thing that they do to try and raise the price of just regular bourbons that they didn't want, that they kind of sucked.
It's like it. It does sound like
So,
that, but
but but not everything they do is shit. Like, let's be fair.
Wait till we reintroduce Town Branch
Oh
somehow.
God, it's
Even like a
I'm,
single
you're gonna
barrel
like
or
you're gonna April Fools me and just pour it into something. I'm gonna
telling you, we
oh,
gotta do something where we do a double blind, like we put one in that both of us have never tried. Then I
mhm.
bring a bottle and you bring a bottle.
And if you bring Tom Ranch, I'm gonna murder you.
Yeah, Jesus. Then he's gonna throw me in the sea to be aged when I'm dead. So
Turn him into a salt mummy.
I will become shark bait. Absolutely. Shark.
But ooh, ha, ha.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna watch Finding Nemo on Gold.
Nice.
Finding Dory was good too.
Was it?
Very rarely are the sequels anywhere near as good. It's
Interesting.
very good.
I thought Clerks 2 was better than the original. It's different, but
It's different.
it's
I
good.
mean, for what the budget he made that first Clerks on,
That's fair. That's
you
fair.
know.
But anyway, so these have been open for a little bit and kind of,
Yeah,
you know,
let him arrow.
letting them open up
Open.
a little.
There you go.
So do you want to start to stage right or stage left?
No, I don't care. What did I don't want?
I think we should
You make the
continue
call.
going from stage right, which is
They're
yes,
right, our left.
that is correct.
Fair, fair enough. Fair enough.
So first
Getting
up,
in there. Now, to be fair, we were just talking about this. The Nulu is a much higher proof. This is one something.
that's
These are both like
114. Those are
93 and
90s. Yeah,
94. So it might be somewhat.
kind of easy to distinguish. I don't
I'm
know.
gonna say it because then it's gonna
Yeah,
jinx it, and we'll both
right.
be
And
like,
we'll both be screwed.
Christ,
So I'm sniffing. I'm giving them all a sniffer. And these noses,
no, that's a good
I
one.
mean,
I like that idea.
I couldn't tell you which is which based on these noses. I think that the last nose is sweeter than the other two.
One in the middle smelled like peanut butter.
That could be the Nulu.
Yeah,
But I don't know.
yeah. I'm
I don't know.
automatically guessing my center is the new lube right now, but I haven't tasted anything. Have you gone in or no?
Hmm?
Have you tasted? Have you
I
put
haven't
any of
tasted
your own?
anything. You're saying the Nulu center? I just wanted to see what you're saying.
It
Okay.
went by the sniff. It was so like it literally smelled like alcohol.
Are you sure it's not the Jefferson?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like their baseline bottle is like what do we see, $35,
Yeah,
right?
it's
They
not
have
bad.
like 18 bottles.
They did. They have a
They make
bunch.
wow.
And yeah, like, and then, I don't know. We were talking about it when we were picking this bottle up, that there's a lot of different
Like,
versions of bourbons that we haven't even tried on this show. Like
oh
all
god.
the barrel stuff
Yeah.
and like,
Haven't
I
barrel,
mean,
haven't old elk.
yep, yeah,
Um,
there was
got all those pin hooks that we haven't tried. There's a lot of them.
Penelope and,
Yeah, you got
but
some.
we do have Penelope and
Yeah.
it's in the works,
Yep.
but just
Yep.
bear with us on
Yeah.
that. But
Shout
yeah,
out to It's Bourbon Night because he
you'll
got
have
one
one
of
of
their
those too. So
picks.
that's
So
exciting. So, without further ado, I'm gonna try this one.
I got a Yellowstone. I got a
Yeah.
Yellowstone. We're gonna incorporate into
But I
it.
mean, there's things we haven't even bought like of any of their brand yet. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
it's-
Well, yeah. I mean,
and we've already tried
there's
close to
other
70
Yellowstones, but
bourbons
I
on the
haven't
show.
or see other Yellowstones
No,
around
we
the
don't.
house.
That's
So
true.
uh,
But
sometimes
I
I'll
don't think
tell
they
you what,
have.
man. I told him this week I went to three different liquor stores in one day the other day, and because it was like convenient to where I was going and on my way to where I was going, just in like the bourbon hunt does not have to be like you don't have to drive that far. We can. I didn't even stop at the place I don't know where it is yet.
Which
That's
is
in
kind of funny because I just got back from Buffalo, New York,
right.
and I
Yeah,
went to like 3 or 4 different bourbon shops to get some cool stuff.
but every single store I go to, every single one without fail will have something the other ones don't.
That's true.
Absolutely, and we're within, and that's just within driving
Hmm.
distance. The hunt is still just so much fun, and I didn't go to two or three of them because I only went
Yeah.
to three. Like
Hmm.
it's, uh,
Yeah. No,
it's so awesome.
my friend and I had a list of like different liquor shops we wanted to hit while I was there, and we got to 3 of them. There were like 4 more that we didn't go to.
What was Yeah,
I ran
that's
out of
just it's
money.
too much fun. And you got the 3/4
I
thing.
did.
Yeah,
We can't find 3/4 around here, but up in Buffalo, apparently it's just prevalent. They got it,
yeah,
except for the 12 year. But I
right.
did get a 12 year.
Nice.
Just fun facts.
You'll see that in a coming episode.
It's true.
So,
Cheers.
you know, cheers, and we're going left, right? You're going left.
I went left.
All right, I'm going left.
Oh, that's
We
tasty.
went left. Does that mean we like higher taxes?
You go left when you make out.
You know, I don't know. I don't no comment. I don't even know
First,
what to say to that.
first sip of the day.
I'm getting.
It's from Scrubs.
Oh no. See, I don't watch
Oh,
Scrubs. I know
Scrubs
I
is.
should.
But he
Like
runs
the
like he
servers in
runs he
Office,
runs
dude.
kissing drills with his dog, which is weird. And yeah, no, it's a funny show though. But like he's like And then the next chick he makes out with, she goes, "Oh, you went left. Very cool."
Right? And then he sent
Funny.
that episode of The Big Bang Theory where his mom says he used to breastfeed only he wanted the left boob,
And
and
he was very, yep.
what's her face jumps right in and goes, "Oh my God, you're still
Still
doing
do.
that?
Still do.
Yeah,
Penny.
Penny, yeah, yeah, Penny. I mean, Jesus Christ, I go left, right, up, down. You name it. Like, she's way hot.
She has a name.
Yeah, well, call her Snuggle Fuck Bunny or something, but so this one was hot. Like
Yeah, this is very warm.
I had a warmth. Now we also don't have the same things in the same glass,
That's
so the
true.
more we do, we
Yeah,
don't know it.
that happened already once. That's kind
Yeah,
of
it
funny.
did. It did. And sometimes it's warm. It's definitely warm.
Mhm.
Like it went into my chest a little bit.
Yeah.
Didn't stay in my mouth much.
No, I've still got some mouth. Like I got some tingles on my tongue.
Uh, part of me always thinks we should have a drink before we start. Then the other part of me thinks it's funny
We're
because as
already
soon as we
there.
get going, it's gonna go off the rails eventually. So,
All right. Next time, number two.
all
What do we
right,
got?
are you going middle?
I'm going middle.
There you go.
That's our middle and your
It's true.
middle.
He is absolutely correct. So yeah, we're going middle. Huh? All right, this is the one I thought tasted or smells like paint thinner. I still think, oh
I
my
can.
God, it's so paint thinner.
I'm gonna call this Jefferson's.
I I'm gonna sip and go through and sip and go
Mhm.
through a little bit like we've done in the past, but yeah,
Really
I don't know.
interesting.
Here's another thing, and we've talked about doing these episodes where now we're doing blinds and we're doing our rhythm shows sometimes, and we've
Mhm.
talked about doing maybe a blind or maybe not a blind, but where we have one bottle that's unopened and the exact same bottle that's been open for like 6 months.
Mhm.
Just to see if we can.
To be fair, this has only been open for about maybe a month at most.
Right, right.
So
Yeah, but I mean, you know what I mean? If we could
yeah,
actually
yeah, I hear
not
you.
tell the difference, or if it does noticeably have a difference, that would be a
Interesting.
fun experiment.
So this was not
We don't,
nearly.
we don't add ice anymore. We
No,
start off
yeah,
with
we
ice in
did.
like
We're
every
ice and not
episode.
ice every time. Yeah,
Yeah.
which we should.
I
We could
could
just
put
go
a little
back
paint
around and do
thinner
them
on the
all.
right.
So maybe you just drank some paint thinner before you came.
I mean, you never
Right.
know. It's probably why my
So
taxes went up. I was using
right,
paint thinner,
shouldn't
and
have done that.
we're like,
So I can tell right off the bat that the middle one is not the Newly because it's not nearly as burny as the first one.
Weekend at Bernie's.
I feel
Easily
like
one of my favorite ones.
I feel like it's really sad. I think the first one I had was the Nulu, and I think because it's such a higher proof, the other two tasted kind of different by default.
I So wait, what? What? Sorry,
So I'm relatively
that's me.
confident.
Sorry,
I'm relatively confident
I'm
that
relatively relevantly.
yes, words. Relatively confident that the stage right, which is our left,
So
is
your left.
yes,
Okay, is what?
is the Nulu.
Interesting.
I'm pretty sure on that.
Interesting. I I don't know how to. I for some reason think this one's new because it was the one with the strongest paint thinner, which made me think it was the highest proof. But
I mean, these two don't. There's no burn compared to that one.
I'm saying right now, the one in the middle
Hmm.
is my least favorite. Like, I don't think no matter what I
Really?
sit for the rest of this time, today, right now, it's my least favorite. Now, I had nothing. I haven't had anything to drink. I haven't had anything to eat in many hours either. We got
You
like,
got that Taco Bell if you want it.
yeah, eventually, maybe, maybe not. Um, and you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna clear
Yeah,
my neck.
there is really there's a harshness to this one that there isn't on the other ones. It's not a bad harshness. Like I don't mind it. Like I really enjoyed this one, even though the higher proof I feel like is there
Right,
than versus these two. These two are similar in the fact that there's not a lot of burn on
right.
them. And to be honest, I don't know that like these two are going to be difficult to tell, but I'm pretty sure that that one is the new. But after having that, it was a lot harder to distinguish these because I missed notes because it basically burned off my taste buds.
Boy, right now,
Okay.
this would go like this, and I would be favorite, second, third. Um, my favorite one's the far right of mine, which is your left, and you focus. All right, pay attention. Don't go get a snack.
Or pause and get a snack. We don't care.
No, don't. No, you just keep watching. Pay attention.
Okay.
Maybe we don't get as many views because I yell at people
Yeah,
so
and
much.
stop yelling at the customer.
Sons of a bitch. Right.
So I'm gonna say that that's my favorites, like that.
The one, so
The
left to
one
right is your
closest to the
favorite.
camera. Yeah, from left to right is my favorite.
See, and I went different because as of right now, I think that's my favorite, and this is my least favorite. So it kind of
Interesting.
go my right, my left. No,
And yeah.
yeah, this is the one I didn't like the most. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't. But again, I don't know that I would guess it because I don't. I've never had this.
Right.
The one I should like the most is this one, I think,
Yeah,
because I've had it the most and I really liked it.
that's fair.
So I'm guessing the far right, if I have to guess, which I guess we do, because
You do
fun,
have to
you know.
guess.
It's I would say this one is the Old Forester, but I don't know.
Okay, so you're guessing that the far right is Old
Okay.
Forester.
Not yours. Your far right, you just pay attention. You
Are
heard me.
you ready?
I'm still yelling at you.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, yeah.
Are you ready? You're far right. Would you like to know the answer?
Oh yeah, sure.
Jefferson's.
Wow. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so happy about that.
That's crazy. Because I know how much you loved this.
Yeah, I'm so happy that
That's
that's a
Jefferson's,
new
man.
one that, like,
Yeah.
mind you. Now let's tell them the price points. The Jefferson's was 70, yes?
Yeah, this was 70, but so was this. So was the Nulu. The only one, this one was like 60, I think. So they're all
Yeah.
within $10.
50. The
Oh, it's
1920 60. It's
okay.
a $10
So
jump to the
50. Okay.
1920.
So it's for 20 bucks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's tasty. I mean, I don't know if it's $70 tasty, but it's tasty.
Okay. So
Um,
if I had to
you said your
guess,
far left was Nulu, right?
I said my far left was Nulu. Yes.
You're right, it is.
I thought so.
Yeah. So, and this one was Jefferson's, and I didn't.
Hmm.
Wow. I'm
Yeah.
My middle one is the one I like the least. So my guess would have originally been Jefferson's, but we know it's not. So I'm guessing the middle one's Nulu because I assume I don't. If it's not, then I'm completely wrong, and my 1910 is just falling off the rails. So my middle one, I would guess, would be the Nulu.
Your middle one is
Bum, bum. Da,
Old
da,
Forester.
da, son of, son of.
Wow.
That's
So you couldn't taste the spice in the Nulu?
my Nulu was all the way on the left too.
Yeah, your Nulu was left.
I was Nulu left and Old Forester
Or
in the middle.
Forester in the middle. And then on the
Which
right
you say you like better on the
of the left. So
left or
I
right
like
on
I like the
yours?
Nulu the most.
Right. Which one do you like
And
the
then the middle
most?
one would have been my second, which if I had to guess, I would say is the Old Forester.
You're right. You called all three of them right, and I called all three of them wrong. Every single one. So wait, you had yours is Nulu 1910 and Jefferson's, and mine
Boom,
is
boom. And yours is
Jefferson's.
Jefferson's new nope. Jefferson's Old Forester Nulu.
We have the same lineup then.
Oh, really? But
Didn't
we
you
just
just
put
say
them in
that?
reverse.
No, my far
So,
left is Nulu or
yep,
you.
Nulu. Old Forester,
Yeah.
Old Forester,
Yep.
Jefferson's, Jefferson's.
Yeah. And we're not
Yeah,
even
I'm always like we're in another room
part
when
of
we're
the
doing
riddle.
this. That's super funny.
That's I'm
That's twice in a row that we've done.
so happy. I'm so well. Pardon me.
You're good.
I'm so happy that I like the Jeffersons. I was really worried that it was gonna suck butthole.
So look at that,
Uh,
guys. Jefferson, you redeemed yourself in Rock's eyes.
you did. You did. It wasn't aged at sea,
No,
apparently.
apparently it was better than
But
two very highly respected versions of Double
the
Oaks.
biggest part of me right now that's dumbfounded and maybe not worried, but just sort of like wondering is again like maybe doing this open versus not open at all. I don't
I
know
don't
because
know.
I would
I
love
mean, I
that.
have another one that's not open, but I don't want
Well, it's
to
not just pop and
open
pop.
it.
It's not that kind of
I think
movie.
honestly, I think what might have happened is because we started on the left with the Nulu, it may have disturbed the other two because the proof difference is so
It was the
vast.
nose. When I just nosed him the middle one, immediately it was like it's
Really?
just.
Wow.
I don't know if and you said this hasn't been open that.
It's less than a month.
It's less than half full, but still, that's not. That
No,
shouldn't.
not for less than a month.
It's never in like this direct sunlight or anything
It's
like that.
down here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're in a basement.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean we're in a fucking sweet basement.
This is a nice
Like, this is
basement.
a nice ass room. Um, but wow, but that's so awesome. Like
That is cool.
the far left is the Nulu, huh?
Hmm.
Well, that means that, but the Nulu's been open a while too. Yes.
That one's been open closer to like 4 months.
Yeah. Boy, that's so weird. I wonder if I would, we didn't bring anything
Honestly, I feel
down
like if
here.
we redid this with these two plus one that's closer to proof,
I wonder if we did
like
I
if we
was
did
gonna
the
say
Woodford or
a couple
something with it,
drops of water or an ice cube, like what that would change these
we
two.
have water if you want.
You do, huh?
Yeah,
Wow, fancy.
I know.
Got indoor plumbing and everything.
I know.
I
If you
have.
want to try it with
That's why
water,
I stopped by, so I don't have to use an outhouse like in my house.
that's fair. I mean, they did raise your taxes on that outhouse.
Sons of bitches. Anyway, I
Yeah,
still don't like the far left. I
really.
still don't like the
Is
far
it?
left.
It's got to be the proof because I loved it. I thought this was the best one out of the three. I like the nose. The nose has hints of fruit. Not even like maybe like an apple, but also I'm getting berries and stuff and
Berries, huh?
berries.
And
Yeah,
you're doing the Nulu still?
Nulu. This is the
You're
Nulu.
sniffing the Nulu? You Nulu sniffing?
Yeah, that's sweetness. That's
No, I'm getting nothing but burn in my nose.
really.
Yeah. Maybe I just got to get into it a little bit. Maybe I gotta. These are this is my first drinks of the day.
Yeah, throw
I
some
need
water
a
in there,
couple
man.
drinks. I don't have any water.
Dude,
Oh,
sink.
yeah.
We have a sink behind the
You don't
camera.
keep bragging that you have plumbing. All right, jeez. Some of us still use wash basins. Actually, I'm not sure if anybody does that. Quakers of some sort. I don't know.
I mean, we use one
Amish weird
for
people.
like the in the dish sink.
Can we make fun of Amish people because they can't watch anyway? Is that not cool?
I mean,
Or am I thinking of the wrong sect of
no,
people that
I
don't
feel like Weird
use?
Al already did that.
Oh,
So
it's he graduated early and he was the what you call it in his
valedictorian
class, and yeah, it's like I saw a thing on probably Facebook.
behind the music.
No, no. And it was like, be more like Al, because Al's never been arrested, never been in any trouble, and none of that stuff. And he's apparently a genius, and I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Like, I
Hmm.
never,
Takes a lot of mental acuity to get all those rhymes
he's,
as he
and
walks through the valley where he harvests his grain.
it's weird. I used to get Weird Al mixed up with Gallagher, like the watermelon dude.
Yep,
Like,
I
right?
can see it. If
Because I
you
feel
know
like
what
they
both of
look
them look
similar.
like, yeah, you
Yeah,
can see it.
yeah. I used to get those two mixed
As
up.
long as you don't get them mixed up with Canada's version, which is Peculiar Jacques.
Uh,
Weird Al, Peculiar Jacques.
oh,
It's a joke.
he's messing with me. Hey, you know what? What
A
do you got? How long are we at here?
little bit of time. Why?
Yeah,
What you want?
just wondering about the Woodford. If we would,
You want it?
I don't know. Do you? Do you think
Sure,
we
you
should?
can do it. Where'd I put it?
I don't
I
know.
think it's behind the camera.
All right. I don't have my glasses on, dude.
It's the one that looks like a Woodford bottle.
Oh, see, Jesus Christ, the one that's 5 pounds of awesome.
This is it's a liter version? I think so.
It's just heavy as shit.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of glass. Um, they have to legally have how many ounces this thing is somewhere on here. This is 1 liter one. It's hard to find. It's very hard to find a 1 liter double oaked.
Right.
You got your glass, bro?
Yeah. I got this glass. Is this? Yeah. All right. That is stupid. That I was forgetful. I was gonna bring my New Orleans, but and I did not. So I still stand by. Everybody and their brother just goes Glencairn across the border down the whiskey tuber people. I still stand by. I think these are probably the best glasses, honestly, just because of the fins that are in there and the fact that your hand isn't holding
Yeah,
where the liquid is, so you can't warm
can't
it up.
heat it up or anything.
Yeah, so I think these are your prize-winning glasses.
That smells so good.
It does smell good.
That smells
Finally,
so
something smells good.
good.
Maybe it's the way I started. Maybe I just should have had
Mhm.
something else to drink, like drank a beer or something, like something in my mouth that wasn't.
You can, oh my gosh, you can smell notes of like a caramel, almost like a marshmallow. Wow. Well, I don't even want
Yeah,
to. Oh, wow, it smells so good. I wish you could.
subtle,
Here, just
soft.
give it a sniff, guys. Just
Yeah,
sniff it. Just,
do it. Do it. Put it in your nose. Do it.
uh,
Pour hard. You planned that.
coming soon to the merch store.
That's right. We got throw up a picture. We did a few T-shirts with these designs with different
Oh yeah.
colors and stuff
Hmm.
that we sold to.
This is actually one of the three.
Oh, is that one of them?
Yeah.
You bought it?
Hmm.
Oh, I thought you were buying it for your friends.
No, well, the other two were, but
Oh, okay.
this one was mine. I wanted to look pretty.
And a couple of them are
Change it up.
different, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's got the black with the white, now he's got the gray with the black, and he's got this
Mhm.
one that's like yours is dark blue,
Mine's
mine's
black.
red.
Yeah, I have a black
One of the
shirt.
things we did was this one. It doesn't have all the colors. It's like a gray one, and she put some blue like thing.
So one of
It's
them's blue and one of
beautiful.
them's black, and the blue one was the one I just gave away, and he loved
Beautiful.
it because he thought it was like a gradient, but then it was like reflective. He's like, "Wow, that's super
Yep.
cool!"
Did you
But
did you get the number of this yet or not?
I did, but I didn't write it
All right.
down, so I forgot it.
That's our 1783 bottle. If you didn't watch one of the last episodes, we're gonna put a dime in here for every subscriber. When
Hmm.
it gets to 1,000 subscribers, it'll be $100. We're gonna donate it to Wounded Warriors or something like that. Because this is the very first bottle from our very first episode that we finished
Yep.
together. Well, I might have finished
Well,
it,
he
but you
finished.
know what I mean.
I
This was the
started it.
first one we ever opened,
Yeah.
and we filmed our first episode on 9/11, so we're gonna give it to a charity. And from here on out, like we're gonna give something when we sell stuff. If you get in touch with us on Facebook, me on the website, him, the
Yep.
email, sorry. We use a local person to do it, so we're helping a small business, just a nice young lady who does it out of her home, married
Hmm.
lady with kids. We get it, and then we add a little bit of money, so we make something to buy some more bourbons to tell you guys about, really. But we're also going to give some money to charities. We discussed a lot of things we haven't decided on yet, like
Right.
maybe one shirt. If you buy that one, the $1 or something goes to veterans charities. Another one will go to animal shelters, and another one would go to things like that to
Yeah.
help people. Because we do this to have fun, enjoy ourselves, and if
Yeah. We're
we
not
make a little
looking.
money, we use the money to do stuff for you guys to
Right.
try stuff and whatever else. We might even do dances.
I
Just saying.
mean, you get him drunk enough, he'll dance.
I'll
He'll
dance right
dance
now.
without the printed shirt.
Well, I don't know what the hell kind of donation you need to make to us before I'm taking my shirt off to dance.
About 350.
But yeah, let me drink a little bit more. It might be a Burt
No,
Kreischer fucking
that's.
stand up
Oh
where I'm
man,
just topless. So you ever seen him do to stand up, Burt Kreischer?
no.
I mean, he's a very well-known stand-up, but he always takes his shirt off at the beginning and throws it out in the crowd, and he's built like we are.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah. And he's very incredibly dirty and stuff. Like,
Nice.
it doesn't bother me as long as you can be funny while being dirty. Or if the clean comics, I mean, I
Dirty for
actually,
dirty's sake isn't funny.
you're ballsy. You're putting that on the computer, like it's
Just what?
no. There's nothing wrong with putting it on there. I'm saying you're ballsy because like if you did spill it, it's a hell of a cost, I imagine, to fix or to replace or what have you. That's what I'm saying. You, I'm sorry, you look like
I understand what I did.
you
Why
didn't
are you
know
yelling at me, Mom? I don't know. It's
Oh my god! Oh my god!
uh,
That was like the look at your the side view I had of his face where he was just like you just saying, dude, it's on your computer when it falls. Holy balls, like Jesus' balls. Um,
nice. So anyway,
you saw.
so the Woodford, I feel like might have just thrown that whole thing out the window because it's so good.
I haven't tasted it yet. I
This
just
double oaked is so tasty, man.
But again, like, oh yeah, oh my god,
Yeah.
it's
So I
there's
guess
no burn.
moral of the story is buy
Zero.
Woodford. To hell with the rest of the shit.
No, this is business. Oh my god, we tried it 2 or 3
I
times.
know.
The only thing I would say now is if I gave you one modicum of advice, and I could be wrong, but if you open this, just drink it down pretty quick. Maybe I don't even know.
I don't even know if that's like. I think what happened is you tried the Nulu first, and it
I
burned.
did.
It burned your palate, so that you could barely even taste these, and all you were getting was that alcohol smell.
It was so yeah. But again, I'm so happy because I was so down on Jeffersons.
Yeah.
Like I never even considered buying Jeffersons after that first Aged at Sea we tried,
Hmm.
the voyage we
All
tried.
right.
Um, but and even for instance, even the one rye we've done, the roadstock rye that we
Yep.
did for the
The whistle pig.
racing episode, um,
That was good.
that was the one that was driven across country and back, which has to have similarities to Aged at Sea because the whole point is to let the
Hmm.
whiskey have more influence or more
Interaction with the barrel.
interaction. Exactly. Thank you very much.
Hmm.
Um, and that was good. And
Yeah,
we both liked
we
it.
liked it. I mean, as you go into your whiskey and bourbon journey, your palate will develop and it'll become a little different. Like,
Possibly change.
so
Most likely change.
more than likely, because I remember we started out with like, the 80s and the Evan
Yeah.
Williams. We started with the Evan Williams. What's the proof? 90?
90,
Okay,
yeah.
but we started there.
1783.
And I remember like thinking like, man, these are all kind of a little burny, but now I mean, this is like 114 proof, and this is my favorite one. Like, come on,
Yeah, he called that one.
that's
I can't believe I said Jefferson's was number one. I'm so happy.
that's impressive, man. That's
Now it
I
makes
put
me
it in the
want. The guy
bag.
was trying to sell us on the rye.
Yeah,
Like he was,
he was. There's Jefferson's new rye. Apparently, there's
Mhm.
also Wiseman rye.
Or
It's
at least
fairly
new
hard to
to
find.
our area, at least, right? At
Yeah.
the very least.
Mhm.
He said it was hard to get. Like
Mm.
they weren't even gonna buy it,
That was the Wiseman.
right? Oh, okay, all right.
So Wiseman, which we've had on here before, I don't think I have it in arm's reach, but they now have a Wiseman rye, which is apparently harder to find and hard to get. So if you find it and you're a rye person, buy it up because it's relatively cheap price, but it's also like the Wiseman bourbon is
This
tasty.
one's my
So
winner, so let's see now. I would still buy the Woodford
oh yeah,
over that, and that's the
100%.
one I picked as a winner.
That's not my jam, but the Nulu was my jam.
And Nulu well, it's shortened. It's not necessarily an acronym for New Louisville. They're out of Louisville, Kentucky. To my knowledge, they're all still sourced because they're still pretty new. They haven't gotten their own distillate aged long enough yet.
Do
I
we
could
know?
be
Do
wrong.
we know if it's MGP?
Yes, MGP.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
I really
So,
do. I do love
all you
MGP,
gotta
but
do is see it's bottled in Indiana or distilled in, yeah.
yeah.
Let's see, distilled by MGPI in
Right
Indiana.
there.
Like
Yeah.
they talk about truth in advertising.
Yeah.
They were like, I'm surprised they didn't put the guy's name they talked
Yeah.
to. Like,
Right. So MGP does great work.
like, like. By the way, the GM where I work's name is. That's not. I.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
we
great.
have that kind of relationship. He gives me shit now. I give him shit now. It's fine. Where we
That's
joke
fair.
around. He's okay. He's not. He's alright. He's alright.
He's aight.
He does a lot of metal work stuff that's like pretty
Cool.
cool. Where he shows me pictures of shit he does at his house, and it's
So he's making the Heaven's Doors.
might be,
Yeah.
yeah, it might be, yeah, absolutely the gates, if you
Yeah.
will,
Indeed.
gates to heaven.
Heaven's
Gates.
Door.
Yeah, well, it's a door, but not a gate.
Not Haley's Comet.
What's a gate and a door? Is it just bigger?
I feel like a gate has like
Two,
slats or you're able to see through it.
you need two doors.
Or
Like what
yeah.
if it's one? But a gate can open just
You have
one.
French
You can
doors
have
and you could have, those
do
open.
French doors have to kiss, or is it weird?
I don't know.
That's weird. Yeah.
Anyway, so we're way off topic.
Hey, like,
If you
subscribe, hit
if
that
you've
like
made
and
it
subscribe,
this far into the video,
and
put down in the comments French doors.
if you if you subscribe, we're gonna have to put dimes in here to show you like when we do it. Like we have 41 subscribers. We don't know if we have 41
I think
dimes.
we still have to get a couple few dimes.
It's not a problem.
Yeah.
It's got to get to 1,000 anyway
Yeah.
before we're gonna donate it.
Right.
It's dimes. I keep waiting until I get dimes when I do it.
Yep.
Just tuck them
Tuck
away.
away. That's
Yeah.
fair. So
So it's gonna be for veterans and stuff. So subscribe. What's the worst that's gonna happen? You're gonna watch us and laugh hysterically because we're awesome.
and
Do
we're
it.
terrible.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We might be terrible, but we're funny as shit. Subscribe.
Wow.
Anyway.
All right. I'm Neat. This has been the Bourbon Bear.